rope broke. Help me.
You can do it yourself. I'll show you how.
Okay.
Alright. First thing we have to do is get that gas tank off. You know what the gas tank is?
This?
No. Where do you put the gas? Where do you put the gas? Yeah, so that's a gas tank. So, turn off the gas. You know where the little valve is to turn the gas off? See that little red thing?
Oh, yeah.
Turn it sideways. There you go. Now you're going to have to take the line off so that the tank will come off. Actually, maybe you won't have to. Just grab a hold of the gas tank and pull straight up on it. There you go. Now just set it down. That's all you need to do. Okay, now you got to get the bolts, you got to get that metal cover off of there. So that's opposite way as a clock.
There we go.
What are you doing over there?
I am trying to cut that.
He's trying to get the old rope out. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I think it's too hard for you. Let me do it. I don't want to give you a knife. A knife would be the easy way. So I don't want you to use a knife. What we're trying to do is get this knot out of there. That's it.
There we are.
Take the knot out. Now he's going to pull the rest of the rope out. Don't poke yourself. Getting anywhere?
No.
Yeah, let me see. Camera's off, right?
No. Fine.
Okay, you turn it over, see that? You gotta get that little, it's almost like a staple.
Did it loose?
Look at the end, look how that's melted. We got to melt one. But that can be done in a minute. Okay, we're gonna lay this aside. Now comes the interesting part.
The rope.
We gotta get the rope back in there
Oh.
without taking it apart. We don't want to take all this apart if we can help it. Because even though if you get it all apart, you're still gonna have to put it all back together. So why not just do it the easy way? Okay? But just always remember that it's made to wind up this way. See? It's made to wind up that way. So whatever we're doing, we're going to wind it this way. Or this way, I should say. See? If you wind it up, watch. It's called a recoil. But we got to get this We got to get this through this hole and get it into that little hole right there.
Ooh, that'll be hard.
It won't be as hard as you think. I'll show you how. First off, we're going to wind it up all the way. Give me a screwdriver out of there, will you? You know what a screwdriver is? Just a flathead, any of those screwdrivers. Any of those. We're going to wind it up. Also, while you're doing this, look, when I pull on this, see those little teeth come out?
Yeah.
That's what grabs the motor and turns it. So that's how you know if you're winding it the right way. So we're going to wind it up. When I tell you, you hold this. And when I tell you, I want you to stick it through there so that it can't back up on me, okay? This is just for other people to see. Hey, we both have orange on. Only yours says something.
Baseball.
Okay, so when we get it wound up like this, it's wound up pretty tight. I'm going to back it up so that this hole in here, where the knot was, lines up with this hole. Or close. Okay, now drop that shoe over here. Just drop it in there. Oh, see, that holds it. Now it can't spin back around. Now we know it's already wound up. So now all we got to do is figure out a way to get that rope through that hole, into that hole, and put a knot on it. But you notice it's all fuzzy? So the easiest way, for kids can't do this, but adults can. We'll melt it with the fire. So we're going to go get some fire. Little tiny thread. Hopefully that'll get it done. What we're going to have to do, the hard part on this one's going to be getting it through that little black hole. So we'll do it first. That may not work either. Try it the other way. Looky there. Look, got a hold of it. Now we're going to pull it out. See? Now we're going to tie a knot in it. Around once, twice, and then back into that big loop. And we're going to work it down. And leave a little bit of straight out, sticking out. When it's not big enough that it can't go through that hole. Because if it does, it'll mess everything up. When you pull on it real tight, make sure. And remember, this thing's wound up already. If I take that screwdriver out of there, if I take that screwdriver out of there, it's going to wind up. So I want you to take it out for me.
Okay.
Take the screwdriver out. Okay, now watch. It's going to wind up until it can't wind up anymore.
It should.
So now all we're going to do is cut off some of this, enough that we can get it in that little handle. We're going to waste a little bit, but that's okay.
It's okay.
We're going to waste a little bit. Now. Okay? Here's our staple. We're going to melt this in. Are you paying attention? You're going to have to do this again. We're going to take it all back apart and make you do it all over again. What? Think I'm kidding? Well, I should do it, but I won't. Don't ever touch this with your finger while it's melted, because it'll burn. Let me tell you, it'll burn. It'll burn fast. And you won't be a happy camper for a while. Okay, so I'm looking down through here trying to see if I can see the end of it, and I still can't. I don't know what's going on. For some reason it just doesn't want to go through that hole. Oh, there it is. I see it. Now, how are we going to get a hold of it? Let me have that screwdriver. Let's see if I can push it through there sideways. To get a hold of this rope. Ta-da! All these handles are different. Some of them don't have the rivet and all that junk. So we're going to pull this out till when I let go of it, it goes up against like this. Just goes up against. Okay. Now I'm going to pull it out here like this. And about here is where I want the knot. Remember, we go around, around again. And we'll try to get the knot about there. Now I'm going to push the knot back inside that hole. It'll fit. And we're going to cut off the excess. And we're going to melt the end so it doesn't ravel. Don't touch it. You want to, but don't touch it. Make sure it goes in. Okay, he's getting ready to put the cover back on it. We'll check it out.
Okay.